Welcome back, Mech Warriors. 2 in 1 day. Obviously last mission did me some damage, so I'm in my backup mechs. I'm working off the bench today. Obviously I've got enough mechs and enough money that even my bench is pretty darn good. They're not quite exact duplicates of the mechs I usually run. They're a little bit different. My missile boat only has 70 LRMs instead of 80. Hell, he does also have armor though, so that's kind of nice. I am also using... I've left all of the double heat sinks in the SLDF mechs, so the Atlas II and the 732B Highlander. Both of them are in this mission, so I tend not to use them just because their gear is irreplaceable at this point. Rumors are that will change. They'll be working towards the clan invasion, and they will be able to see some of those double heat sinks come up, and then I'll be able to use them. I'm telling you, I would love to see some double heat sinks. If you've never read any of the books, they're on Amazon. They are Kindle books. They are ebooks. They are cheap, like $4 a piece, $5 a piece. There's a couple written by Michael Stackpole and William Keith, who kind of wrote a lot of the FASA books back in the day. So Battletech and Shadowrun and a couple others. Pretty good authors, pretty good books. But one of the things that the books consistently talk about during the invasion of the clans is how disheartening and how difficult it was for the regular Inner Sphere mechs to go up against these clan mechs. And one of the things they always talk about is like, oh my god, they're able to fire all these weapons all the time, and not only are their weapons more accurate, but just their ability with their double heat sinks to not have heat problems was one of the main reasons they rolled over everybody. And I'm telling you, the thought of that really gets me jazzed. I've seen it with my that Highlander. Man, that guy, I can do alpha after alpha after alpha, and he, builds up
good to go.
6 heat a turn or something ridiculous. It's fantastic. Oh, I should have done that. Another quality of life improvement. Let me reserve. Put a reserve button down here so I can reserve him. Shit. I was talking to y'all and got distracted.
Going full throttle.
Uh-oh.
Got a lock on me.
Okay. So, I don't think we've run across this before in our time together. Anytime you see one of these missile carriers, focus them first. Trust me. Those missile carriers have 10 missiles each. So, this one, SRM-6s, 10 SRM-6s. Look at them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 SRM. 60 SRM missiles. You do not want to mess with that. There's an LRM carrier. Got 10 LRM-20s. 200 missiles. Take them out first. Fortunately, they are very much made out of tissue paper, which is very much for our benefit. Those things just do unbelievable amounts of damage. The Demolishers have 2 AC-20s. I'd rather go up against a field of Demolishers than a couple of those darn missile boats. Those missile tanks are just disgusting. I've got to get him within some kind of line of sight. That'll do.
On my way.
Connor McLeod, there can be only one. And he's a Highlander. It's a joke. It's a pun. Oh, not that one. This one.
Locking up.
So, somewhere along the way, I ended up with another Gauss rifle. I don't know if it was on the Atlas, maybe? The Atlas II? I'm not sure.
I'm here.
But at some point, I ended up with another Gauss rifle. I simply have not found someplace I want to put it yet. You know, I could put it on this guy, or on the, what is that, a quick draw? That's only a heavy mech. Oh, fuck him. Oh, here's where you want to go with your multi-target. That's exactly what it was designed for. Nice job, dude. Oh yeah, 27 hits. So I can like throw some missiles that way and just get lucky. I'll eventually get lucky.
Reporting heavy damage.
Use your spacebar liberally.
I'm under heavy fire.
Yes, you are. This is a 3.5 skull mission, so that's why it's a quick draw. As it goes, the tanks are actually more of a threat than the... Oh, wow!
I'm hit!
If you Google the Battletech to hit, there's a page that has all the modifiers, the calculations for, so you can figure out the numbers for the hit locations and everything. That is worth taking a look at. It tells you that if there's a difference in elevation, that there's more likely to hit the head. If you look through there, you can kind of come up with some methodologies for how you're going to alter
Roger that.
kind of how you place yourselves, you know, so you hopefully get enough bonuses to actually, like, you know, benefit yourself and be able to take those free headshots just by luck. Oh, look at him. Him and his bad self. And he used a sensor block.
Good to go.
Yes. Spirit Checker going to stand right there. You can see. He's got almost double the armor as Tosser does. Let's see. That Manticore is kind of like that, the Jack of all trades build. The Demolisher is really one of the ones I'm worried about. The two AC-20s. Nice job, my man. Nice job.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Yes, Commander.
Alright, Connor McLeod. Oh, let's see what we can do here. The other Demol... Oh, there's a Manticore. Okay.
On move.
Is he short range? Alright, I am definitely going to split the fire.
Heck no.
I'll let the long range go against the PPC carrier, which should very easily destroy it. I actually should have sent my LRMs over to that Manticore. That's my fault. It's very easy to just start selecting stuff and pushing buttons and just... you're really doing yourself a disservice if you're not actually considering and thinking about placement and your attacks and where you're going to move. You really should be. He's got some decent armor.
Engaging multiple targets.
Get your lance to the LZ, Commander. I'm coming in hot.
You know, I know we're probably looking at things like, wow, this is kind of an easy mission. Keep in mind, it's a 3.5 skull mission. You know, I've got... What have I got? 1, 2 atlases, 3 atlases.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
No, 2 Alices and 2 Highlanders. So I'm fielding, what is that, 380? And they're at 250, 300? Even then,
I'm going.
you look at their weight, it's all in tanks. Tanks have no armor at all. And if they do have, some of them that do have armor, like look at this guy. He's got pretty good armor, but look at his health with structure. 30 points. 30 points. Once you get through his armor, he's dead. And not only that, but they've only got, 3 or 4 hit locations per side. You hit from the front, they've got 2 hit locations. From the back, they got 2 hit locations. Even without
good to go.
Using your precision strike, the number of hit locations is so low that you're pretty much guaranteed to stack up damage on, some very limited areas. And that's it.
Target eliminated.
One of the things that I always find funny when I'm reading the Battletech books, the Mech Warrior books, is that they spend a lot of time on that fear of being, a light mech and a scout lance, and you run around the corner and, it's like, oh my god, there's a victor. It's like, oh! And they're all terrified. And that really kind of brings this game, to life for me. The thought of these great authors kind of putting all this effort into describing what it must be like to be in this tiny little tank or this little itty-bitty, 30-ton mech, and you turn around the corner thinking, I'm a big mech warrior, I'm the elite, I'm one of the best, best of the best, I'm, this great war machine, and you turn around the corner and there's this other robot that's 3 times as tall as you, and he's just going to totally obliterate you. It really brings it home. So, I hope you enjoyed the Quickie. Got me some of my reputation where I needed it. As you can see, I'm losing one from the Capellans. So that's it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.